Hello, everyone. Come on board for Disruptive Conversations. I'm waiting for you to come on. And today it's going to be you and me. We're having our time together. Hi, Snow White Kitten. Hi, Tech Wallace. So happy that you're here today. Hi, Hamiko. Hi, Bleecker Street. Please, if you want, let us know where you're coming in from. Hi, the Matt J. Baker, Carly, hi, Zoom Planet, Heart, love that. So great to see you here. Lawson Online, Roz Maestra. Beautiful. Thank you all for being here, and we're getting right into it today. So welcome to Disruptive Conversations with entrepreneurs, innovators, thought leaders, influencers, in which we deep dive into the challenges and experiences these women have needed to conquer and navigate in order to achieve their personal and professional success. And I'm Dr. Risa Ryger, clinical psychologist, and I am an expert in change. I help people make positive change, and positive change can happen at any point. But in order to make positive change, you need to disrupt. You need to disrupt the thought, a feeling, a belief, a behavior in order to create your 10.0 life. And that's what this series of conversations is all about. Today, it is going to be me and you. This is my solo time with you, and I'm so excited because I was thinking about this morning. I was doing this morning, and I really want to share it with you, which is that we do ourselves a tremendous disservice. We do ourselves a tremendous disservice by not setting ourselves up for success in that day. Now, all of us, wherever we go to work, whether we're working at home or whether we're working in the office, we are our own instruments. We are our instruments. We come in to do the work. And when you don't tune your instrument, it is not going to sound as good. You're going to have to tune it up at some point in time. And just like us, for having a morning routine that really sets ourselves up for success. So, there are people who will tell you, you have to have this hour or 2 hours to really get yourself into the groove. And that may say that's great, but many of us really don't have that kind of time, and we can't allocate time that way. So I want to share with you 4 steps that'll help get you going. Bring your best for your day so that you have accountability for you to you. So we're going to start at the beginning. And the first, and I call these the 4 F's. So the first F is about finishing. So when you first wake up in the morning, think about this. If you get up and, for example, make your bed, that you are taking on something that you can finish. Now, why is this important? What does it mean for you? Like, why should you care? And that's always the question I ask myself when I share information with you, which is like, well, why should you care? This is why you should care. You should care because when you bring something to completion, that it triggers in your head that you have succeeded at something, that you have had your first accomplishment and you've taken something from the beginning to the end. So the first F is finish. Now we're going to go on to the second F. The second F is feet. So what does that mean? Take your feet and if you can, go outside or get yourself to a window because you want to create a time of connection with daylight. Now, even if it's not sunny, it doesn't matter. Like today, I'm looking out my window and it is gray outside, but I've been outside and that's really important. I'm at the window now. It connects you with your circadian rhythms, and that is exactly where our bodies go. Okay, the third F is focus. In order to be able to be in our day with success, we have to be focused. And so what do we do for focusing? What we do is that we need to either do breathing exercise or we need to take some time for mindfulness practice. What you need is 2 minutes. If you don't have more than 2 minutes, use 2 minutes. If you have more, that's awesome. But 2 minutes is what you need. The other thing to know about this is that if you don't have to be sitting down. If you can, terrific. But that is not a requirement. It's not a requirement to sit down. I just want to take a moment to say hi to Jane, hi to Harsha, hi to List Fashion Sa, hi Dr. Randa. So happy to have you all here. So if you cannot sit, that's okay. You can stand, you can be in motion, but it's about focusing your mind and getting your mind set. So if you have a practice, a meditation practice that you do, a mindfulness practice that you do, by all means, use that time and do it. But right now, I'm going to teach you my breathing exercise, and I do this all the time. I do this every morning. I do this before I'm about to embark on any type of activity. I do this before sports. I do this before I hit a golf ball, before you hit a soccer ball, whatever it is that you do. And it goes like this. So it's 4 plus 4 equals 8. We inhale for a count of 4. We hold for a count of 4. And we exhale for a count of 8. Okay, so we inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 8. If you didn't have a chance to do that with me, this is your moment. If you haven't taken your breath yet today, do it right now, because here we are. We're in community. Whoever is here with us we're in community. So come on, let's take that breath together in community. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 8. By doing this, you're readying your nervous system. You're letting your nervous system know that you are in a safe space. You're calming it down. You're steadying yourself. You're helping your nervous system be in the zone. So we're working on mind and body working together. And when we integrate these different aspects of ourselves, look at the power that you have and the connectedness, that deep connectedness in yourself to go forward in your day. Now there's another step that I take, the 4th step, the 4th F, which may surprise you. And this is something I do every morning, and I've added that to my routine because I found that it's really so necessary. And the 4th step is about feelings. So as I'm doing my breathing exercise or my mindfulness, my meditation practice, before I get up or before I shift from that, my next question to myself is, what is it that I'm feeling? And very importantly, there's, I'm feeling excited, I'm feeling great, I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling whatever that may be. But also ask yourself, is there something that I'm feeling uncomfortable about? Is there something that I'm feeling uncertain about? Something I really don't want to address, something I would like to avoid, or that I might want to procrastinate about? And it's so important to ask yourself that question. And here's why. When you bring that into your awareness, it helps set you up to be able to address it. And so you need to connect with, well, what is it that I am feeling inside? And that something inside of you is going to help to inform you. So you may need to take a look and say, well, what am I experiencing in my body? What is it that I have ahead of me for today? And when you do that, you really will be able to address it more impactfully and be clear about where you are, where you're standing in your feet for today, because tomorrow it's going to be different. So all we can do is address the today and prepare ourselves for that. Now the next piece, and here's the bonus. I know we've been going through a lot of material today, and hi SOS, hi that real Wolf Gucci, hello everyone. The other piece of this, and this is so important, but think about it. When you do your routine, right, and this can become part of your routine, and you'll see what happens. Try it for a week. Can you commit to yourself right now being able to do this regularly? If you miss a day, that's okay. If you miss your morning, do it when you can. The most important thing that you can do is to do it, right? And here's your bonus. Here's your bonus, which is that when you do this and you do this routine, that you have accountability for yourself. You're following through. And that helps you build your confidence. Because when you go into your day cold, right, you're then kind of more discombobulated. You need to pull yourself and get into an alignment for you with you internally. And so when you have this accountability and you know that you're setting yourself up to be in internal alignment for your day, you're building your confidence, and you know you're coming into your day not cold, but coming in prepared. And what that does for you. So you're taking in an athlete's mindset, you're taking in the mindset of commitment, and you're also setting a priority for you with you. When you think about it, this time, this kind of routine, this can take you all of 10 minutes. It's not a routine that you need to find time that you don't have. And one of the things that I know is that we have all sorts of commitments. We have all sorts of commitments. We have time constraints. We have deliverables. There are things that we have to get to. And we can feel really crunched with the amount of time we have and how much we need to get done during that time. So that when you're in your best space, that you can be more effective, more efficient, more present to deliver the best of who you are. And that's a takeaway for today. So as we're here today and you're thinking about it, what is it that you can commit to for yourself? What is it that you would like? And once you have this, if you want to, write down, talk about, keep a journal for yourself. If you have a couple of minutes, take a mental note, put it in Siri, talk to yourself in it. And if you're wondering if you're going to forget what the routine is, take a moment. It's okay. Set a reminder for yourself. Talk it into your phone. When you have an alarm that goes off, have that there as a reminder to you. It's going to take a little bit, but the more you do it, the better you get at it. And the more that you're able to acknowledge perhaps the uncomfortable feelings that you have about being worried, being able to deliver, giving it your best, that the more you're able to do that, the more you're expanding your capacity and your ability to acknowledge what is going on inside you. And then you can also, and this is important too, when you've been following through, give yourself that recognition. You don't have to wait for someone else to acknowledge you. It's a great thing if they do. But the first place that you can give yourself acknowledgement, an acknowledgement that has value, is that you give that acknowledgement from you to you. And that's a beautiful space for you to be in because you count. So to recap today, take your 4 steps. Set yourself up for success. It won't take you more than 10 minutes. If you want to give it more time, go for it. So to recap, you're going to start with finish. Start an activity that, something that you can start and finish, like making your bed. Feet, get yourself to a window, get yourself outside to connect with your circadian rhythm. The third is focus. Take time, do the 4 + 4 = 8, Dr. Ryger's breathing exercise, or any type of mindfulness or meditation practice. Even if you're doing something informal like drinking your coffee, drink it mindfully. Notice what the cup feels like. Notice what you feel like as you bring a beverage to your lips or whatever else it is. Just bring your awareness into that moment, because that's awareness and focus you're going to need to have during your day. The 4th step is to connect with your feelings and what it is that may be interfering or might be disruptive in your getting through what you want to accomplish for the day. And when you put this together, you are in greater alignment and connection with yourself. And that's a great space for you to be in. So I wish you the day that you would like to have today. And please remember that positive change can happen at any point. And if you're here, and I'm so happy to have you here, please let people know. If you have a friend, colleague, someone who needs this information, who would find this information useful, by all means, please let them know. Let them know to join. If you haven't followed me, please do follow me. I'd love to have you on board here as part of this extraordinary community. And I will see you next time. Please watch, because I'm always dropping important information. And just to remember that positive change can happen at any point. And for this week, until I see you next week in the live, choose your disruption. See you soon.